ToolWatch app came about basically as a housekeeping tool. We had been the victim of tool theft ourselves, and in the heat of the moment, you don't necessarily know what tools you have, where they are, what their serial numbers are, even if you still have the receipts for them. So when it comes to making a report, a police report, there's no information. If there's no information for the police, they've got nothing to look for. They will close the case down. We have evolved the ToolWatch app to become an app that you can register your tools on, and it's the only database in the UK that any police force can search to check the ownership of tools. It's very, very simple. You set up your profile, you take a picture of your tool, you put your serial number in. If you have distinguishing marks, if you have tagged them, if you have got anything at all that can identify your tool, as well as your serial number, make and model, add it. It will take all that information. If you are the victim of tool theft, you can report directly to your local police station through the app. So there's no need to ring and be on the phone for 40 minutes giving all your details. It will do it for you. It will then sweep up all that information, put it in a PDF for your insurance company, as well as taking photos of the tools and taking all the distinguishing marks and all that information. If you've bought a new tool, you can also add your receipt to that tool profile, which may sound like, well, why would you bother? But from a police point of view, the value of that tool helps when it comes to prosecution. For the insurance company, you've got proof that you've bought that tool. You didn't buy it somewhere you shouldn't have bought it, and you've bought that tool. That's your tool. It's all about information, but that information has to be shared, and it has to be shared in a secure way, and it has to be shared in a way that every police force can search that database, because there is nothing like it in the country for the police to search. It's effectively a DVLA for power tools. We have two packages. We have up to 10 tools for £30 a year, up to 50 tools for £70 a year. We feel that that covers the majority of building companies, whether it's your one-man band or a guy with 3 or 4 vans on the road. For anything more than that, corporate packages are available. Now, ToolWatch app is a web-based app, which means that you can access that from any device. So if they steal the van, as well as everything inside it, and your phone is there, if it was a regular app, you wouldn't be able to use the app. It would be pointless. It would be the ultimate waste of money. But as it's a web-based app, you can borrow your friend's phone and log into the secure profile, and you can report that from any device. Pretty much nil. Tools are stolen to order in some places. It's a serious crime. It's an organised crime. It's not just an ad hoc, there's a van with its door open, let me see what I can take. It is a serious organised crime. Your tools may be stolen in one part of the country, and you can guarantee they will not be found within a 50-mile radius, simply because they know the minute it's over the border and into a different police force, it's untraceable. And that's the biggest issue with tool theft. Tools are untraceable. We have no way of proving ownership of tools. The police have nothing they can check. So we need to start using technology and sharing information so that we have yet another layer of crime prevention. For tradespeople, it sometimes feels like we're to blame for tool theft. Oh, well, you didn't register them. You didn't mark them. You are at some way to blame for tool theft. And we're not to blame for tool theft, but we are being penalised. And it's a lot more than just having your tools stolen. It's the fact that those are gone, you can't work that day. Can you work the next day? How long is it going to be before you even get an insurance payout? Have they damaged the van? There are cases of vans not just having locks popped, but tearing back the roofs and vans. That van's a write-off. You can't fix a van roof. There are so many more problems with tool theft that people don't think about. And the crime prevention advice you'll get are park in a well-lit area, mark your tools, register your tools. Where are you going to do that? Because there's no advice about where to do these things. It's all great advice, but where?